Alright, so I have a battle here against Skim28, a guy that I've battled in the past, and a little bit of disclosure here. He is going to actually be bringing a Mega Metagross in this battle, and it was an honest mistake according to him. He didn't know it was banned. I mean, not everyone, keeps up with the smoking as much as other people. So I decided to let it slide. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's not like I haven't fought Mega Metagrosses tons of time, and difference has been like what, 2 weeks? It doesn't matter. So that's fine. I just wanted to say that out in the beginning. But otherwise, this is an OU match. I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Rotom Wash as he leads with Excadrill. And, he ends up switching out, not wanting to take a Hydro Pump, I guess. He ends up just going into Thundurus, though, which, isn't going to take a Hydro Pump that well either. And I am actually a Scarf Rotom Wash, so I want to stay in and try to get the 2-hit KO here. Unfortunately for me, I do miss, and he sees that I'm faster, so I reveal the Scarf and I don't even get the KO, so that's not even... That's not really great. He does go for the Thunderbolt, does hit me down pretty low, and yeah, that miss kind of just sucked in general. So he's going to go ahead and go into Breloom now that he knows I'm locked in a Hydro Pump, and actually, it doesn't really much matter because, well, unless I could switch my move into Hidden Power Ice. Either way, I did about half to that Breloom. In fact, it's a little bit over, so that just shows you how powerful Rotom Wash can be and how frail Breloom kind of is. So, yeah, he's gonna just go for that and Mach Punch, which is just to finish me off. It's a good play because it obviously has Technician. But yeah, it's not going to do much to Venusaur either way, neither would a Spore. So, I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into my Mega Venusaur, a Pokemon that I feel like I haven't seen much in this generation, as he decides to go into his Metagross and eventually now reveal that it is indeed Mega Metagross, which some people in the Twitch chat kind of figured ahead of time. I'm like, well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He just didn't know. That's fine. So he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve as I go into my Garchomp, and I do that just in case he just goes for a physical move. He ends up just going for a Hammer Arm, which is a move I really haven't seen much on Mega Metagross either. In fact, I haven't really seen Hammer Arm on it since pre-back, but I guess I could be ignorant, I don't know. But either way, I take that pretty nicely, and yeah, I end up, doing some extra damage to him due to my item and my ability. So, I did set up the Stealth Rocks as well, so he's going to go into Excadrill. Well, I set up the Stealth Rocks now on the Switch into Excadrill, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll give you a choice. If you want to go for the Rapid Spin here on Excadrill, I'm just going to kill it. So that's what I do. I see the Air Balloon, though. That's what it is. So, yeah, that's what I decided to do. Yeah, I believe I just go for a Fire Blast to break the Air Balloon and obviously get the super effective damage. It doesn't quite kill him, and now I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks again, as he just goes for an Earthquake, and it's just going to actually be able to kill Garchomp. So, actually, no, it doesn't kill Garchomp, because Garchomp is bulky as heck. I'll get the Stealth Rocks off, and now I give him the choice. Okay, Rapid Spin's not going to kill my Chomp, so if you want to get rid of them, I'm going to be able to kill you. And instead he decides to wisely finish off my Garchomp, but this does allow me to get the revenge kill here on Excadrill. It's going to make it very hard for him to Rapid Spin again. So I'm just going to go to my Ash Greninja. Well, it's not Ash Greninja yet, but soon it will be. I decided to go for the Dark Pulse to kind of switch it up and not use a water move, just in case he switches. He ends up staying in, I guess, really trying to hoping I overpredict. I'm not really sure why, though. Or you're just trying to sack off his Excadrill, but it ends up hurting him because I'm able to get that transformation into Ash Greninja. So, yeah, in comes Breloom again, and, yeah, I really do not want to take a Mach Punch still. So I am going to go ahead and switch out, and, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really 100% sure I could kill him with Water Circuits due to the resistance. Either way, he also switches out, so it ends up being a double switch here. He goes into Victini, which I guess he was predicting Mega Venusaur. Now, Mega Venusaur isn't actually weak to fire. I mean, I guess it technically is, but due to its thick fat ability, it's actually technically neutral. So I'm like, okay, let's just try to stay in and Hidden Power, see what this is. I don't even know. No, that's right. In Sun and Moon, actually, you get to see if Hidden Power is super effective. No more do you have to actually, play the what Hidden Power is this game. Either way, he's just going to go for a V-Create, and it still kills me. So that just shows you the overwhelming power of V-Create on Victini. Not even weak to it. Mega Venusaur are pretty bulky, and I just die, so that kind of sucks. And doesn't even kill himself to his Life Orb. Come on, man. Whatever. I can go into Rotom now. It's not like he has any priority moves, and just Volt Switch. He's just going to let his Victini die, which is fine, because I don't want to see it anymore anyway. And unfortunately for me, though, he is going to get the switch advantage here because I have to reveal my Pokemon first. I decided to go into my Tapu Koko, which is the Tapu I brought along this match, as he goes, I believe, into Mega Metagross. Yes, he does. And unfortunately, I don't carry the Volt Switch on this particular Tapu Koko. I do have a couple, I actually favor a U-turn on this one, so I'm not going to be able to get that super nice Volt Switch damage. And the reason I use U-turn is because U-turn cannot be blocked like Volt Absorb can by ground Pokemon. So I U-turn into Excadrill. I know I'm going to take some damage here on the switch-in. Thankfully, I do resist this Meteor Mash, so that's okay. And, yeah, I am Scarf Excadrill, so I decide, I believe, just to go for Earthquake. He tries to go into Thundurus, probably as Death Fodder, actually, because Thundurus is going to die on switch-in. Would have been a nice prediction, because, obviously, he would have been immune to Earthquake, but the Stealth Rock set up earlier, doing work. And, yeah, I'm still locked into Earthquake, though, as he goes into Breloom, and I still don't want to take a Knock Punch, but I decide to risk it anyway, hoping that he might ever predict. But that's just going to cost me my Excadrill, so not great. I then go into Tapu Koko, though. In fact, I'm super afraid of this Breloom still. I mean, this is his biggest threat to me at this point in the match. But I figure I have Tapu Koko to deal with it, and I mean, yeah, that's why I'm trying to keep Tapu Koko healthy. I decided to go for the Thunderbolt, though, and he ends up staying in and letting it die, which at the time I thought was a really bad play. He's going to go into Garchomp. The reason he didn't go into this earlier, I'm guessing, is because he was afraid of a Dazzling Gleam. So that's pretty darn amazing for me. I'm just going to go into my Rotom Wash now, predicting an Earthquake, and I do get it. And yeah, Rotom is going to be like, haha, you can't do that, you fool. And I do have Hidden Power Ice. Unfortunately, this Chomp is going to be bulky enough to survive it and set up Stealth Rocks of his own, which, you know, better late than never, I guess. But, yeah, probably wanted to set those up a little bit earlier than that. And just going to go for Hidden Power Ice again, and that's going to be able to take out the Chomp, which is nice, and I believe he's down to 1 or 2 Pokemon left, including this Mega Metagross. Does he have 1 or 2? I can't remember. Yeah, okay, that is his last Pokemon, so I decided just to stay in and go for Hidden Power Ice, that's right. I don't really want to overpredict or anything. You know, he's going to kill Rotom, but I don't want to take, you know, hit on the switch, which could potentially, you know, crit or something me and, you know, kill my chances. So instead I just play it safe. He goes for the Zen Headbutt to kill that thing. I go into my Greninja now, and this is going to be a good game. So, last game there, Skim. And today's question of the day will be this. What is the biggest video game disappointment for you, pretty much of all time? So, in your opinion, a game that you were, like, super hype about when it was, before it came out, and you were like, well, this is garbage. As for me, I have to easily say Diablo 3. I was a huge fan of Diablo 1 and 2, and, Diablo 3 was just crap. And I still think it's crap, and I'm sorry if you like Diablo 3, but, I mean, it has the depth of a, you know, pool of shallow water. Blizzard Entertainment has gone so downhill, in my opinion. Pretty much everything after Warcraft 3, and maybe even Warcraft 3, has just been mediocre, dreadfully mediocre, and I know there's a lot of still Blizzard fanboys, but that's just my opinion on the matter. And Diablo 3 kind of just sealed the deal. I'm never probably going to buy another Blizzard product again. So leave a comment about that, and see you guys again next time. Laters.